Welcome to the Hospitality Institute of New South Wales. In this briefing, I would like to provide a quick overview of the Responsible Service of Alcohol course, instruct you on how to navigate the learner portal, and help you understand how to complete the required assessments. Let's dive into the course. I'd like to give you a quick tour of the learner portal to help you navigate the features. To begin with, I would like to show you the location of the essential resources that are available to you. Resources can be found within the Resources tab. These include downloadable files focusing on key facts and guidelines issued by Liquor and Gaming New South Wales, or other relevant sources. You will need a range of these for your assessments, and also for some of your activities as well. You may simply download the required resources as needed. There are also other resources that may be accessed to help you understand how to navigate the learner portal. Quite simply, click into the learner resources and you'll see there's a range of videos that can be downloaded. If you require support throughout the course, simply click into the Help button down the bottom, and that will allow you to raise a help request which will come through directly to the assessor or to the admin team. Let's head back to the learning plan. Click into the course overview. We encourage that you always leave the Modules tab set to view all modules. This way you can see every module required within the course. You may also choose to read through some important course details available in the Course Details tab. Let's head back to the learning plan. In the assessment tasks, you will see a list of assessments. There are 6 knowledge tests required, plus 2 practical assessments. These are the mandatory assessments that need to be completed in order for you to pass the course. Knowledge tests are based on a mix of multiple-choice quizzes, plus written short answer questions. Each assessment module will focus on a specific topic. In order to complete the knowledge test, simply click into the module. You may then start a new attempt. You are granted 5 attempts per module, so if you fail one attempt, you are granted another attempt after it's been graded. Once you have started the attempt, you will see the required questions to be completed. You may simply work through the questions in sequence. Please ensure that you select the correct amount of responses as noted. Once you have answered all the questions in the module, click Save and Next, then submit the assessment for grading. If you have been requested to resubmit a question, you are only required to redo the questions that were graded not satisfactory. Please review the learning materials prior to re-attempting the questions. All assessment tasks must be completed in order to pass the course. To complete the knowledge tests, please access the mandatory learning materials located towards the bottom of the learning plan. There are a variety of learning materials available. They range from a set of interactive slides that you may watch. There is also a comprehensive participant workbook available. Please only reference the learning materials provided. Please note, the learning materials are not graded. These are simply available to assist you in completing the mandatory assessments. There is also a house policy appendix available. This will be required for one of your assessment activities. The assessments are open book, so please use the learning materials exclusively to complete your knowledge tests. Once you complete your knowledge tests, you may then start working on your role plays. 2 role plays are required to be completed. Please read the assessment instructions carefully. When you are ready to commence working on your role play, You may then click to start a new attempt. Step 1. Please watch the video that's provided to you by Liquor and Gaming New South Wales. You can watch the video as many times as needed. Step 2. Please prepare for your roleplay. You have an activity sheet available to help you prepare a script for your role plays. This activity sheet is only optional. It is not mandatory, and it is not to be submitted for grading. However, the activity is recommended so you may reference your notes as you perform your roleplay. When you are ready to conduct your roleplay, you may start recording yourself via your own device. When it is complete, you may then upload the video file to your learner portal for grading. Please be sure to adhere to the observer checklist available. This checklist is used by the assessor when grading your performance. When you are ready to submit your role play for grading, simply click to browse your files. Once you have selected the correct file, it will embed it into the learner portal for grading. Click Save and Submit when uploaded successfully. To clarify, there are two role plays. Role play 1 will focus on obtaining acceptable identification from patrons. Role play 2 will address refusal of service. This concludes the briefing video on how to complete your responsible service of alcohol course. Let's recap the important information. 1. Log into your learner portal. 2. Review the learning materials available. It is recommended that you read through the slides multiple times to understand the content. 3. Complete the 6 knowledge tests required. 4. Finally, you will be required to complete the 2 role play assessments. Thank you for your attention. That is all the information we need to cover at this point. If you have any questions, please contact the team via the help desk in your learner portal or email the support team.